Highfields has become more than I ever dreamed possible.
He was always thinking about kids, always. There wasn't a moment he didn't worry about what we could do to make it a better world. My life, I've been very fortunate to meet many pillars of the community. Bob Drake was one of those pillars.
A pillar, but also the foundation, one of the first to build upon a need and idea that would ultimately become Highfields. It started where the judge spent much of his time, the courtroom.
That was his passion. That was something that he was very committed to, was to helping the families and the children that he saw that came before him. I think as a probate judge, he got exposed to that, saw a need in our community, and wanted to address it.
Highfields is an idea that the community was responsible for its children. Highfields is people. It's not a place anymore. It's people who just have a sense that they need to share their lives and help other people be responsible.
Currently, Highfields serves families in 11 Michigan counties. Their staff helps children problem solve and make better choices with everything from behavioral therapy and anger management to helping with employment and providing after-school programs to their residential treatment program and relapse prevention. The list goes on and on. And so does the list of kids that Highfields has helped over the past 54 years.
Maxwell Bradstreet.
It has expanded way beyond whatever vision Dad had, and he just loved the fact that it's a result of a combination of different personalities, different thoughts, and different leaders.
And while the Highfields community has lost one of their leaders, the judge's mission and vision lives on.
I'd hate to think of a world that Highfields didn't exist in. I don't know as a judge what I would do to assist some of these kids if I didn't have the programs that they offered and the assistance that they lend.
The young people that have come to Highfields have shown us that we have started something that's very valuable to this community. I'm just very proud that I could be part of the building of Highfields. And I think this community has something to be very proud of.
Our household was in absolute chaos.
There was a lot of fighting in the household.
I attempted my life.
I'd probably either be in juvenile delinquency or jail now.
I got locked up, put in a juvenile.
I would try to get into fights. I got into bad relationships.
I've been shut down in every other aspect in possible except for Highfields.
Highfields.
Highfields. Highfields.
I really appreciate the work that they put in to help me.
Sam didn't like me at first. She could say what she wants. She didn't like me because I was coming to change things, and she was running the show and she liked it. We work with the parents because the research has found that parents have the greatest impact on their child. If we were to meet with Sam, Sam would see me 3 times a week and that's it. But when we work with the parents and work with them on affecting change, the parents can work on it 24/7.
I think Devin is a client who has got a very warm heart, and he aims to do well and he wants to do right. With him losing his mom while he was here and having that support around him showed him that just because someone's not your blood, that doesn't mean they're not your family. You have ample opportunity to work with them when they have different triggers or crises that arise, and that's where the real change happens.
I knew that working with Debbie and Amelia and Jeff was going to be really special the first day I met them because they have the attitude that please come in and help us help our daughter.
My whole family's involved in the counseling, and when Cheryl comes here, she kind of breaks down my past behavior and puts it into like how I react now to it and my family's past. And it just kind of helps my mom and everybody else in the family kind of understand my behavior and why I do what I do.
Well, I had got expelled from Mason High School and I didn't have a school to go to, and I was involved with the court system.
Maxwell Bradstreet.
Feels amazing just to see what I had to go through and how I fought through it, and just got to a point where I can really do something with my life and make myself better.
Without the experience with Highfields and with Eric, I don't know where our family would be. And it was just amazing to get to work with someone who said what had to be said, but was nice about it.
Me and my family without Highfields would be a mess. We would be arguing with one another, being aggressive towards each other, and not knowing the different coping skills that we could use to handle each other. Because you're coming together as a family and dealing with things head on instead of just having to deal with it by yourself, and you're getting to know one another and their problems.
This place is good, and it's good for me, so I can learn how to communicate with people, socialize, learn more life skills, independent living, and also learn how to walk away from situations that I can get myself in trouble, and concentrate going to school. Because if I didn't come here, and I'd just probably be in prison or dead.
They didn't save us. They gave us the tools and the knowledge and the confidence to save ourselves. And that's what we did.